I want you to throw out everything you think you know about social media. I want you to stop overthinking social media. I want you to stop overthinking your content. I want you to just throw every preconceived notion you have about creating content, and I want you to start from scratch. So what's the strategy? It's a new year and you're still trying to figure out how to grow on social media. It's so simple. You've been looking up every YouTube video. You've been searching on TikTok forever. You've been looking up every YouTube video to try to figure out how to grow your account quickly. What kind of tips and tricks you need. You've been looking up posting times. You may have even gotten a scheduling journal and you've done nothing with that journal. But look, rest assured, I'm going to give you 3 tips that are proven. These are my tips that I use to grow my accounts quickly on TikTok. And you can use these tips for any other social media app that you want to apply them to. It's going to apply to any social media app that you can think of. These are my best tips for 2025. So let's get ready to go. So let's start with this. I know you've taken your time researching a lot of things on TikTok, researching a lot of things on YouTube, trying to find people that you can grab from to grow. You've been trying to find tips, tricks, anything that you can find. You've been researching, Googling it, and you've still been coming to a dead end. Let me give you a tip right here. I want you to throw out everything you think you know about social media. Everything that you've learned, everything that you think you've learned about content creation, I want you to throw it out. I want you to take all those little notes that you've collected from all those videos that you watched and you've tried them out and they did not work. I want you to take it and throw it in the trash. Like 1, 2, 3. Throw them in the trash, take them out of your head, throw them in the trash. Throw out every single thing that you think you know about content creation. Why? Because it's stressing you out. It is stressing you out to the max. It is getting you discouraged to the point where you don't even want to create content. You are creating content. You're doing I'm putting the captions, I'm putting the hashtags, I'm posting at this time, I'm doing this, I'm adding the subtitles and taking it off the screen. You're doing all this stuff and you feel like it's still not working. It's not working. Why? Just throw it in the trash. So I want you to throw out everything that you think you've learned, everything that you think you know about content creation, and we're going to start from scratch. So that's number 1. Throw out everything that you think you've learned or everything that you think you know about content creation. When I was building my brand again, I had to throw out every single thing that I've learned, every single thing that worked for me years in the past. I had to throw it out the window. I've had YouTube pages that grew up to 500,000 subscribers, and I tried to take those same things that I did in 2015 and bring it over here almost 10 years. That is 10 years later, but at the time, about 2022, it did not work. I had to clear it all out, throw out everything that I thought I knew about creating content and start over. So I want you to start from scratch. That's going to be pivotal in growing in 2025 is starting from scratch. So let's start over. So number 2, what I want you to do, I want you to stop overthinking. I want you to stop overthinking social media. I want you to stop overthinking your content. I want you to stop overthinking your posts. I want you to stop thinking about color schemes. Stop thinking about if it's laid out correctly. I want you to stop thinking about if your hair or if your makeup is correct, or if you did a video and it's bad lighting, or if you did videos and the words were jumbled and it was messed up. I want you to stop overthinking about it. I want you to stop checking the apps every 5 seconds to see if you got new views and then get discouraged. So I want you to stop overthinking about posting content, and this is what I want you to do. Just post the content. I don't care how messed up you think it looks. I don't care if you messed up the words. I don't care if the lighting is ridiculous. I don't care if you think it's the dumbest thing ever. I want you to post the content. Every single video that I went viral on was something that I thought was ridiculous. Like, I thought it was almost like the dumbest thing. This is like a no-brainer to me, like doing certain things. But just because it's a no-brainer to you doesn't mean it's a no-brainer to somebody else. So what you think is dumb is like, you ever heard that slogan, one man's trash is another man's treasure? What you think is dumb, what you think is trash could be golden for somebody. So I want you to stop overthinking about your post and how it's going to look and what you're going to do, and just post the content. Go through your drafts, and I want you to post something today. I want to challenge you to post something today. Go through your drafts, see what you have, post something today. And the last thing that I want you to do is to Analyze what your true gifts and talents are. So I want you to sit down. Like I said, we're going to throw out everything that we think we know about content creation, or the things that we've been doing in the past that's not working. I want you to scratch all that. I want you to go back to the drawing board. I want you to think about your natural gifts and talents. What comes naturally to you? What comes effortless to you that you can do? What do you get a lot of compliments on when you do a certain thing? Is it your voice? Is it the way you talk? And it may not even be a compliment. It could be something that's weird. It could be something that's quirky about you. But what is it that naturally you can do good? Everybody has something that they can naturally do good, whether it's talk, whether it's something in the art field, creative, whether they're funny, whether they have a voice, whether they know how to communicate, whether they talk too much. Maybe you got in trouble in school for talking too much all the time. Maybe that's a sign that you need to use your voice more and do videos where you're talking more. You can talk about anything, things that you're interested in. But I want you to go back and analyze what your true gifts and talents are. What do you know how to do? And what do you know how to do well that doesn't feel like a job, that is effortless? So for me, I know how to do beauty content. I was a hairstylist for 20 years. So doing hair always came naturally to me. When I was young, I did hair in school, elementary school, middle school, all the way up. I got my license in high school. It was an effortless thing for me to do hair. Now, I did not know that I was going to be a beauty influencer, but just me knowing how to do hair, the talent and the gift, that is what got my content out. That is what helped me to be a content creator. Because number one, doing hair, you have to have some kind of creativity. So I loved art. So doing content creation is a form of art. You have to do graphic design. You have to put words a certain way. You have to lay out videos a certain way. And everybody might not be good at that. So your gift may just be talking. And if you know how to talk, do talking videos. But I want you to not think so much about it, but go back and just analyze what your gifts and talents are. And that's going to lead you to picking a niche. And that is going to be a category that you're going to put yourself in on TikTok so they can recognize your videos. But whatever it is, pick whatever comes naturally to you. It could be doing your makeup. It could be doing your hair. It could be doing your nails. It could be anything. Nothing is off limits. But analyze what your gifts and talents is. When you get it, put yourself in that category, that niche. Watch some other videos to see what they're doing in that niche and just go for it. So I know some of these tips was a little bit unorthodox and you're probably like, what? Throw everything away and just start over? I want you to just throw every preconceived notion you have about creating content, and I want you to start from scratch. So look, what's the strategy? The strategy is relax. I want you to relax and have fun with this. Content creation should be fun. Yes, it is a job. Yes, what you get out of it is what you put in. But at the end of the day, you should be having fun creating content. It shouldn't be stressing you out. It shouldn't be getting you discouraged. It shouldn't be making you want to just throw your phone. So I want you to relax. That's what the strategy is to relax, go back, throw everything that you think you know about content creation away. I want you to stop overthinking, and then I want you to recognize what your gifts and your talents are. Everybody has a God-given gift and a talent, and I want you to analyze what your gifts and your talents are and write them down, and then pick a niche, and I want you to go for it after that. All right? So take them tips right there that I just gave you and go for it in 2025. I'm looking forward to seeing your content, but until next time, make sure you like and subscribe.